Now it's a Times Now exclusive. The NHRC preliminary investigations into Bhatta incident states that prima facie it appears that excesses were committed by the Uttar Pradesh police in dealing with the situation. Some villagers have come forward with their complaints suggesting human rights violations. However, protecting their identity and completion of investigation, topmost priority at the moment is to investigate them. The NHRC has sent a team yesterday to Bhatta for the investigation. This team includes NHRC officials, 2 IAS rank officials and 4 inspectors. A formal report will be handed over to the NHRC Chief KG Balakrishnan once the investigation is complete.
Also, the Bhatta incident, the Bhatta incident, the NHRC was conducting its investigation. The prima facie, they found out that the UP police did commit atrocities on the villagers. How do you react to that?
I say it was generally uncalled for because people were, especially the farmers, were fighting for their right to get better compensation. Whatever atrocities have been committed over there, I mean, we already condemned it, and especially Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he went personally over there. He met the farmers, he heard their complaints, grievances. He also met the Prime Minister along with the delegation. And I think the inquiry is properly to be conducted, and those who are guilty should be punished.
So,
land acquisition bill is already under preparation.
So you have a clause of 80% in that. So do you think
there are so many clauses in the bill because this is a proposed bill. We have to present before the Parliament, and after Parliament gives nod, then and then only it will come into force.
So what all proposals from NAC recommendation are you going to?
Of course, whatever we are trying to accommodate all important suggestions given by NAC and all other interested stakeholders.
What would be the timeline for this?
No, because we will be finishing our exercise by end of this month. Maybe in the month of June we'll be going before the cabinet.
Any new proposal from your ministry?
No, that is the only proposal because it is now the very hard-pressing issue, and everybody is waiting for this land acquisition bill and its outcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Very clearly, Vilasrao Deshmukh, former Maharashtra Chief Minister, clearly agreeing with Rahul Gandhi that excess has been had in Bhatta. Remember, it's also coming at a time when the NHRC preliminary investigation into Bhatta incident has started. This NHRC preliminary investigation has stated prima facie it appears that excesses were committed by Uttar Pradesh police. We joined by our correspondent Sanket Upadhyay. Sanket, give us the latest. A huge setback now for the Mayawati government.
Well, definitely, prima facie, it does appear that it's a setback for the Mayawati government, considering that after the NCW came down hard, we saw the State Human Rights Commission also coming down hard. Now it seems that the preliminary investigation of the NHRC, the National Human Rights Commission, also points towards the same fact that there were excesses committed by the Uttar Pradesh police. Now, of course, the term in its present form does appear to be slightly vague, considering we don't exactly know what does the NHRC mean when it says that excesses were committed. Does this mean that women were allegedly raped? Does this mean that women were molested? Or does this mean that people were burnt alive, as is the allegation by the Congress party, by the Congress General Secretary Digvijay Singh as well as Rahul Gandhi? This is something that would be clearer once the detailed report does come out and it is submitted to the NHRC Chief KG Balakrishnan. But as of now, what we do know is that in principle, as a first round of preliminary investigation that is being carried out by the NHRC, it does definitely point towards the fact that when Mayawati government claims that nothing went wrong, when Mayawati government actually says that in its State's Forensic Science Laboratory, it found no remains of human bones in the pile of ash or the heap of ash, and also the fact that no atrocities were committed against farmers and their family members, that is something that the NHRC report, preliminary investigation report, actually proves as wrong, as has been proved wrong by the NCW and the SHRC. So clearly, it is an embarrassing position for the Mayawati government, certainly a vindication of sorts for the Congress, which has in fact been raising. We must also remember, Rhythm, that perhaps there will be an attempt being made by the BSP government government to politicize this entire issue by saying that perhaps these are wings sympathetic towards the Congress, because of which they are actually coming out with findings like these. But then the entire issue did get very political in nature, and now it's not just political parties but also investigating agencies and also human rights commissions that are actually pointing towards the fact that something definitely went wrong in Bhatta Parsol.